Alright, what's up guys? Steven Smith back again. This time I'm bringing you a video on how you can learn the guitar by yourself in 2020 and in the future. Alright, so the first thing I really want to mention is that you need to develop a really strong mindset. Okay, so what that means is you need to have good discipline, right? You need to be able to make yourself practice. 2, you want to have patience. Okay, this is going to take a little bit longer if you're going to learn by yourself, so you need to be patient and hold through. And the last part is that, along with patience, is that you're gonna have to put in a little bit of extra effort. All right, so you need to be mentally prepared that you're gonna have to keep yourself disciplined, that you're going to have to be patient, and that you will have to put in extra work. All right, so that's the first step of learning the guitar by yourself, is accepting that there are a few limitations and that you're gonna have to really get your mind ready to learn by yourself. I always recommend learning from a teacher. So if you have that opportunity, make sure you get a teacher. But really, in this day and age, it's not as important anymore. There are so many resources online that can help you get to your goal. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do to start learning the guitar by yourself in 2020 and in the future. All right, so the first important factor of learning the guitar by yourself is that you're gonna wanna have structure. All right, the best thing with the teacher is that there's a weekly lesson, or maybe even twice a week, or once every 2 weeks, something like that. But it's a recurring thing that you're gonna have to be ready for that next lesson to level up your skills, right? Now the thing is, if you're learning guitar by yourself, there is no weekly lesson. There is no deadline, right? So you need to create that for yourself. You need to have the discipline that we talked about earlier, the discipline to be able to have a set time. All right, so part of the structure is gonna involve setting up a weekly lesson for yourself. All right, once a week, you're gonna teach yourself something new. During that week, you're gonna have to practice every single day. So you need to set a daily practice routine. All right, even for a beginner, you need to be practicing every single day. In a lot of my videos, I talk about just starting with 5 minutes. If you can do 5 minutes, and that's a great start. All right, but you need to practice every day. All right, that's how we get progress. All right, now you might be thinking, how are you gonna give yourself a weekly lesson? Well, that is where the next part comes in. This is where all the online resources come in handy. Let's talk about that now. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want is a good workbook. You need a good structured workbook to get through and help you learn guitar by yourself. All right, so I specialize in fingerstyle, so I'm gonna leave a fingerstyle book in the description. But just go on Amazon, search up guitar method book, or go on YouTube and look for a good review first, and then go and work through that book by yourself. You know, setting a deadline for every number of pages, maybe 5 pages a week at the beginning, and then as you progress, it'll probably be less. You might do only 1 or 2. Now with that workbook is going to come a whole bunch of practice. If you're learning by yourself, you got to make sure you get that practice in, right? Every day, getting in as much as you can, but also you can't burn yourself out, right? If you're a beginner, don't try and go for an hour or 2 hours every day. That's pretty ambitious. You want to start with maybe 15, 20, 30 to start, and then as you get better, hitting it every day, then you can increase it up to an hour, up to 2 hours, whatever you can handle. All right, and the last thing that you can use are video lessons. One of the first resources you can use is YouTube. All right, this is a great free resource. You can get on here, you can learn all sorts of things, and I really recommend you try out YouTube. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that it's free and it's abundant in resources. All right, there are so many videos on YouTube, okay? You can find just about anything and become a master at it just by watching YouTube videos, and this is really phenomenal. But unless you know exactly what you're looking for, then you'll probably get distracted and you might not find what you're looking for. So in that case, I recommend taking a course. If you got a few extra dollars, find an online course, all right? Having a teacher or going through a course is much better than going through just a workbook or YouTube lessons, because with the course it's video lessons and it's structure, and that's going to help you get to the next level much faster. Now the thing is, with an online course, it does cost a little bit, but if you think of it like this, You know, the online course costs about maybe 2-3 maximum lessons from a teacher, versus if you had a weekly lesson with a teacher, then that would cost way more in the long run. Okay, so with that initial investment up front, then you're going to be able to get through and have this course for life, right? You can download it onto your computer, get through it, rewatch it, slow it down, do whatever you need to do, and really get the best results. Alright, so to sum it up, 1, we got to get into that mindset of learning. 2, you need a good workbook. And 3, you need to put in all that practice, right? Extra practice. 4, video lessons online, either YouTube, or 5, TrueFire. Okay? Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you got some value out of this. This is how I would learn guitar by myself, and how I am learning guitar by myself these days. So thank you guys for watching. Give me a like, drop a comment, did I forget anything? And subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.